Alright, so, this broadcast today is made possible by... Actually, hold on, let me get in the game here and turn the sound down. We're gonna create a profile. This will be called... Biggles Fluffy. Yeah, that works. I'm fluffy. Okay.
If you've received a Kickstarter backer code, please enter it now.
No, I haven't, so that's not happening. I don't buy into Kickstarter still. I really maybe should someday. Okay, just go away. Alright. Let's turn that sound down. Let's just turn everything down. Kind of. Alright, because I'd like to be heard. I'll turn it all back up for myself later. But yeah, for now we're just gonna bring all of this...
Get ready for a fight!
You'll pay for that.
Get ready for the...
You'll pay for that.
Get ready for a fight!
You'll pay for that.
Okay, video, we can also... Alright, so... That's cool. So, a little introduction. This was made entirely possible by one of my good friends. He goes by the handle Time Lord Science. And I owe him possible sexual favors for this one, it's true. This is, I've heard, a fantastic game. I don't really know a ton about it, other than it's kind of going after the whole Baldur's Gate. Drink some water here. It's going after the whole Baldur's Gate, later Ultima style of RPG goodness, which is exactly what I think has been missing for quite some time. I'm actually kind of enthusiastic about playing this one, which is a problem because it's going to be hard for me to come up with things to say about it that are pretty mean. But I'll give it a try here. Let's see, based on this opening title. Oh, look at that grass. It's not photorealistic. Yeah, this isn't going anywhere. So before we begin, I'm going to try to get some people into this. Just in case. Time Lord Science is here, why not shoot him an invite since he paid for the bloody thing? I mean, Jesus Christ. $40 game. I have to say, I am flabbergasted as to why someone would be that generous to me, but there you go. Alright, so it sees that I've got a new video BBD. Yeah, VSync. We'll let it do VSync simply because, you have to shut off, what's it called? Rivatuner to boot this bad boy up. Let's turn the frame rate on. There we go. I've gotten rid of everybody that suffers from epilepsy now. I'm probably gonna get sued for that. Also, it thinks it belongs on Ultra. I won't argue with it if that's what it wants. Okay. Anti-aliasing. Jesus Christ. Okay, sure, if you think... Oh, we're having reflections. As if I don't want bloody reflections. What am I? Some kind of PS4 fanboy? That was a joke to offend. No, to shoot people messages, they're... No, sorry. The god who bestowed this thing upon me is telling me that I'm not worthy of his brilliance, and... Okay. So that's all good. That's what we've got for options, since I know PC fanboys have to whip out their cocks and play with options, myself included. Controls, blah blah blah, I'm sure there'll be some sort of tutorial explaining all this, and it's been a long time since I've played Baldur's Gate. 2 was the last I think I played, and I played that when it came out, so I'm a bit out of practice. This'll go interestingly. Probably gonna get my ass kicked, that's fine. Kickstarter backers. Oh my god, it's gonna actually mention everyone's name. Let's see if there's anything funny. That's always fun. Alright, come on. Come on. Something Fabio himself, that's fantastic. Let's see here. Fartromancer.x, that's also fantastic. We've got a coprophiliac executable donating money towards this fantastic product. Okay, I'm bored. How do I make this stop? Oh, escape. Awesome. Blah, blah, blah. I have another friend doing college work. Alright, so most of you will probably catch this. This isn't the normal time I do this thing, so most of you will probably catch it on my YouTube in a moment. By in a moment, I mean within the next 5 years or something. It's all good. Okay, so I'm Biggles the Fluffy. And let's do this. Let's stab shit and single player because I'm a shoutin'. It's a very Baldur's Gate loading screen. Look at that progress bar with 2 progress bars, and you're never quite sure which is which. Save often to spare your blood pressure. Okay. At least I'll die playing something hopefully decent. Remember a couple days ago when I was playing The Last Remnant, everybody? I loved that game, didn't I? Oh, yes, I did. Fucking lord. Someone needed to smack that kid's hairdo right off of his head. Now I'm upset. Oh, and this isn't load. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ooh, I can create a... Okay, so... Do I want to be this lady or this guy? I can be Kratos, but with Fabio's head. Or... I'm fresh out of redheads today. God damn it. I'm usually better than this. Okay, so Scarlet, that's offensive. She's gonna, like, sue you, game. Roderick. Oh, I'm inspired. This guy's Matthew Broderick. There we go. Ooh, let's emphasize the bro in Broderick. I like it. Okay. Shadowblade, Wayfarer. Stick him in fucking Kratos Gandalf robes. Okay, problem 1. How am I gonna tell these classes apart? I am not that... What's the fucking word for when you remember? I don't have a photographic memory like that. There's a word for it. It starts with B. Cleric looks like Kratos, but with an extra shoulder pad. Enchanter has absolutely... Yeah, I'm not going to be able to tell these mages apart. I'm not even going to be able to tell the normal people apart. Knights... Ranger... Jesus Christ, how far does it go? Oh, Shadowblade. I don't want to be Kratos, so instead let's be, a fighter. Yeah. Bad guys jumping on me, get impaled on those wings, that's good strategy. Now, if I've played my share of, we'll just call you Scarlett Johansson. Am I spelling that right? Fuck, I'm not gonna get that right. Alright, we'll call you the one with the red hair and... Oh, it won't let me type that much. Okay, instead we'll just call you Ginger. It's a girl's name, it's not offensive. Because it's a girl's name. Knight. Okay, now, first rule of RPGs, the more skimpy the female's battle armor, the better the character is overall, so let's go with that. Oh, good. Shadowblade must be a decent class. These are all the same as... Got the confusing robe thing going on. Actually, maybe strategically we should pick somebody. How about Battle Mage? This also, by the way, means that if I suck, it's not my fault. You'll notice she's reasonably well clothed, and therefore her armor must be just abysmal. So, good to go there. Alright. Sure.
In the days of old, the sorcerers of Rivellon cured the sick and healed the wounded through a great power called Source.
With it, they constructed Portal, Portal 2, and some Counter-Strike remake that people keep telling me I should play.
Once healed, now only the
Source was forever tainted when Gabe N founded the Dota.
A few brave Source hunters are all that stand between Rivellon and the dark power that threatens to destroy it.
That dark power is still Dota.
Hunters follow.
This is basically a story.
Alright. Oh, I don't know if this happened when I booted it up, because I think I started it first and then, started the stream. Larian no longer does that La 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 Larian song at the start of their, boot up process, which is very upsetting to me. I used to sing along, back when my eyes were full of sunshine and happiness, and things weren't so dark. That was 2 years ago. That was a good time. So what's this about? So we're gonna save Valve's engine from certain darkness. I'm gonna assume in the form of a Dota expansion pack. Oh my god, it's Hagrid, but a pirate.
We've reached Sicyon, but there's trouble offshore, so we'll have to sail in carefully. Here, have a look.
That was the most lazily animated pirate ever.
Arr, steer to the left. Now to the right. Arr.
Be wary now. Orcs are on the attack.
This guy is gonna crash his ship.
Out, and
I don't like the way he winks at me either.
if we're to get justice for the counselor,
Oh, there it goes again.
have to keep your wits about you.
Jesus Christ.
May the luck of the gods be with you both, Source Hunters.
Just deafen everyone with my coughs, why don't I? The eyes in this title look like T's. It's worth mentioning those. Or Tejan Toodle Sin. Oh, and overloading again. This is the most exciting loading screen ever. I'm hoping they change it up at some point, because it will get old if load times are on average this long. Ooh, here we go.
Welcome to Divinity, Original Sin. Click anywhere on the ground or hold the left mouse button continuously to begin exploring.
Diablo times. Okay, so good. I can... let's... One of my patented tests for video game quality is how rapidly you can move your characters around in a complete circle. I call it the ballerina test. Let's see how functional it is today. Oh. Ooh, so it's kind of like a ballerina moonwalk. That's good. Okay. Now, overall, I'd say this is a pretty looking game. It's kind of reminds me stylistically of, what's it called? One of those Assassin's Creeds, the one you start at the one where when you start at the very beginning. I think it's the pirate one, actually, and I didn't enjoy that game, but I liked the art style. It was nice. Wooden crate. Oh, we're breaking that. Oh, nothing. Well, that's sad. What? I don't know who this Ishamel
If
person
I
is.
didn't know there were orc ships raiding to the west, I'd mistake this for a placid beach.
At least the orcs make a bit of noise
Oh, they
when
talk.
they attack. It's dark dealing sorcerers that
Sour
strike with
spirits.
neither warning nor mercy.
This is just like Animal Crossing. I'm gonna build me a house and piss off Tom Nook. Let's get some more shells. We can sell those for a fishing rod, which we can then catch fish with. Sell the fish for a net, which we can then catch bugs with. The entire process will go on for ages and be miserable and make me sad. Oh, I hear somebody. Some nice camera effects. If I didn't know any better, I'd say they had a nice budget for this game, which is unusual for an RPG like this. There. I want to talk to Ishmashel. Alright, what do we got here? Interface is a bit convoluted, which is just how a proper RPG back in the day was, so that's not really a complaint. Oh, here's some more stuff to sell to Tom Nook. That's good. There's a very obvious scan line where the textures
Is
pop
that a
in.
corpse? What's it doing here alone?
What? Did you expect it to have an entourage?
Their writing's actually gotten better, which I appreciate. Got sarcastic characters, which is generally the only way you're gonna... Oh! Okay, how do we use this? Hey! Oh, we can double click, alright. Open my inventory to read it. How do I do that? Oh! Okay. Skills. No. We'll find the inventory someday. It's bound to be around here. Journal. Well, fuck. I'm just gonna push I and hope for the best. Hey! Look at that. I'm good at this. Blah 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 source blah blah blah. Ooh, that's actually nice. Look at this. You can turn the pages. I think I remember this from Divinity 2, which is the one other game in this series I've played. It was more of a third-person action RPG. Pretty generic, but it had a sense of humor about it eventually. I particularly liked in that game there was a wizard that actually wore star robes and talked about how magical he was. It was pretty fantastic. Oh, this is an order of cunning. Yes. Alright. Okay. Alright, whatever. So, Traveler's Journal. Whimsical. It's fun to say these long words that are pretentious and old-fashioned in the slightly effeminate British man's voice that I do sometimes. It's just fun. Oh, so this is a reference to, Story of Icarus. Oh, is this gonna be a reference? Hey. I can roleplay discussions between two people, almost like a real human. Let's see here. Well, personally, I think that's just silly. Wait, I have to be both ends of the conversation? This is wacky. This means I'm literally talking to myself. This game is a mirror into my own life. Oh god. Oh, he's making Cornish hens. They must be good Cornish hens. He is the god that purchased me this, after all. A magic screw! Alright, fantastic. So I figure what I'm gonna do is play to the end of the tutorial section like I usually do for these things, and then I'll move on with it, and maybe it'll get a Steam review if I like it. Oh, we are having this raw meat. We're gonna have everything. Loot's fun. Okay. Oh, and as to the question, how do I feel about the texture disappearing behind the main character? Honestly, I like it. I think games like with this perspective almost have to do it, because there is nothing that the thing I don't usually like about isometric games is that you can't see what it is you're doing if you get stuck behind something, like the way... Oh, it's not gonna do... Whoa! A fight!
Curses upon them, source hunters! Secure the stone! I'll deal with these rats.
Goddess be with you, master.
Okay. What were they doing over there? If the actual thing they were supposed to do is up here. Rise up into the ass of elves! Wait, really? But you didn't deal with me at all. You're just summoning some goblin zombie things, and... Oh, so this is turn-based, okay. Alright, so we've got Matthew Broderick will go first. Let's see here, we've got Dust Devil. Do I have 6 action points? Hit all adjacent enemies for 15 to 20 slashing damage. Oh no, that's not gonna work. That's not what I want. Stop it. Unless I can direct it. How do I move there? Why don't we do that first? Okay, so this is reasonably complex, which isn't a bad thing. So we gotta move like that. I don't know. Well, we can just attack. That seems kind of boring. You know, this is our first move. Let's do it. That was pretty sweet. Got 2 action points left. What can we do with it? We'll kick that on. Why not? Oh, so I only get those points between them. Or do I? How do I switch characters? Actually, let's retreat some. Oh, okay, and then it moves to... I see, it kind of progresses in a straight line. Now we've got it. Crushing Fist. Fireball Scroll Crushing Fist. That's hilarious. I want to see that. That's... Smack. Oh, that was fun. Spread our peoples out here. Alright, what are you gonna do? Ooh. My turn. Okay, Matthew Broderick. Let's see this. Okay. Alt to highlight objects that can be picked up. Hand axe. That's pretty cool. Does it cost anything to swap equipment out? Or can we not swap equipment out until... Where is it? Oh, I see, we can't pick it up. Well, we've got 2 action points left. Let me just retreat a little bit. Okay, now you. Weaken an enemy. Alright. Okay, so we gotta move a little bit. What's the range on this? 3 meters. Yeah, we gotta get pretty close to do that. Don't have enough action points to get her all the way out there, so why don't we just end the turn and see what happens. Oh, well, that's not helping. Oh, cool. Oh, target's blocked. Damn it. Let's move you up here, and we'll just end that. Now you can go up maybe here? And weaken. Ha! Me using some strategy. Whip. Hey, how come you get 2 shots now, you punk? Target is blocked. How is the target blocked? There we go. Okay, sweet. Let's see here. I'll just smack him. Yeah.
Their leader said something about escaping with a stone.
Stolen from this dungeon, I imagine. Can we get inside?
How do I switch back to what's its face? Oh, okay. Makes sense enough. Alright, well, we did that. So the tutorial area, by entering the dungeon behind you. I'm gonna assume it's up there then. What's that? Oh. Q. Whoa! Guess I assume that's how we get there. Leave. Well, there were people up here, I thought. Maybe I was mistaken. Didn't they run up here? Well, it said enter the optional tutorial dungeon, so screw it. Alright, what do we got here? Bone pile. A bone. Sweet. Can I break on this?
No!
It's worth noting this is downright beautiful. In fact, this is arguably... This is arguably the best looking game, stylistically and artistically, that I've played this year. Okay, sweet. Yeah. Treasure! Okay. Sweet.
This is broken.
Break it more! Break everything. Why would I... Oh, so you can hit your AI partners, that's fantastic. Also a bit mean. Though they're not really AI partners, are they? Sweet. I have the Force. Wait, talk to the rat. I didn't know we could talk to him. Hello? Mousy? What the fuck was that? Jesus. Alright, so some book about crafting, that's fun. Ah, sweet, I am wearing a bucket. Alright, so... There we go. That's just nice. Let's see here. So we got a recipe out of that. That's pretty cool. How do we get to that? Journal. Recipes. Well, that's neat. Alright, so we figured that out like a real professional would. Okay, so receiving items is pretty intuitive. That's always nice. 12 to 24 versus 15 to 20. It's much of a muchness, really. What do we have here? Oh well, let's give you a shield, since it... Weapons have durabilities, that's gonna drive me bonkers at some point. Okay, well... I'd say we're just about ready to move on. So...
Someone must have interest in protecting whatever's captive.
Literally, it is a gigantic, blinky, futuristic mine. That's pretty sweet. Sweet. I'd say we dealt with that quite professionally. Okay. We'll take that. I should have checked that other basket before I threw it. But hey, you live and you learn. Ooh, this is significantly better. Oh, but it's a two-handed weapon. Well, we'll take it anyway, just for the interest of having lots of nice little things. Oop. We're gonna keep finding new things. Well, I don't know what it does. Oh well. We shall find out soon enough. Slowly fixing little problems. One day at a time. Alright, so candles. Find a lockpick to open it. Okay. Ooh, right there. Well, that's fun. Money. So why don't we compile the money our characters have? She's got 200, he's got that, so let's stack it up.
I've always heard there's typically more to a king's than meets the eye.
It could be me, or it could be a lucky day.
Ooh.
This is Divinity.
Ah. So it's not isometric after all. Search for its key. I don't know how to find a key. Oh. It's there. Somewhere. Where on earth? It says it's there. There we go. is it? So just display me, that's not gonna be an inventory. Oh. It just said... Just go in your backpack? Yeah. Or... Okay, there we go. Sweet! Someone's messaging me. Oh. So we've looked at everything so far. This is all neat. What's over here? Break it! Ah!
True. Bashing through the entrance was fine. Is bound to affect Astro's durability.
She sounds a lot like, the Blue Test Lady in, Bioshock Infinite. Press F5 to quick save and F8 to quick load. I bet this has gone on pretty long for a, YouTube video at this point, so I'm actually gonna stop it here by testing the quick save feature. Oh, that's just fantastic. And I'll come back to this later, definitely. This is... If it persists like this with a sense of adventure and sense of wonderment, I can see this being among the year's best games easily. I don't have a ton to complain about. The characters are snarky. I guess if I had to change one thing, I'm still not, like, the world's biggest fan of isometric, but the camera turning ability does a little bit to alleviate that. Jesus, I don't know what to say. This is a rare situation in which I'm gonna have to eat my words and admit that something's good. Which never makes me comfortable, but there you go. So that'll be it for now, and, till next time, I'm Biggles. And you guys are all adorable. Each and every one of you. Each and every one of you.